Hi everybody, it's Christina from Card Making Magic. Today we're going to make a really pretty birthday card with layers in it. I'm going to use the card element from the 5x7 card and box die set, and then from the box element I'm going to make an envelope. I'm going to decorate the top layer with some embossing folder and we'll make it into a birthday card. Then from the little border strip I'm going to use one of these ribbons to create some decoration for the card, and this is Lacey ribbon set 3. So for my colour scheme I'm going to use a white card base, and then I'm going to create the envelope in one of the shades to the layer. So I have two turquoise ones. This is for the layers, and I've got 3 different shades of turquoise, and they're all going to make my layers for the top of the card. And then from the ribbon border I've just taken one of the little dies that leaves a stitched edge, and I've cut myself some strips in silver card. So let's start with some die cutting. From the box die we're going to cut one of those pieces in turquoise, and then from the stitched mat I'm going to cut another layer in turquoise, and that will be the back of my envelope. So there are the layers for my envelope. Now for the card I've taken some white card and I have folded a piece of A4 in half. Then I've kept the non-cutting edge over the open ends, and I have run that through the die cutting machine, and that will give me 2 pieces. I've folded one of them back by about 1/2 inch. I've added glue along this top piece and I've glued them both together, and that will give me a card that stands in 10th fold. Now from the outside edge to the trellis section of the die I'm taking my coloured layers and I'm going to cut one from each piece. Now from this grosgrain ribbon section I've cut myself the strips in silver card, and what I don't use I can keep for another project. Now from the birthday wishes I've taken the word die and I've also cut that in a layer of silver. Now with the solid section of your die, take your 3 mats, whereabouts you would like those words, and I'm going to put mine there, and to make sure that it doesn't move I'm going to tape it down with some removable tape, and then run that through your die cutting machine. Now once you've done that, it may not cut through all 3 pieces at the same time, but it will leave an indent into the bottom layer, which means all you need to do is just replace your die and run that through your machine. So that one's cut, but this one's just left an impression. So put your die in place, make sure it's lined up properly, and then run that through your machine again. So once you've done that you'll have 3 lined up pieces of card, all with the cutout in exactly the same place. Now what you need to do now is cut this right across the middle so that it's in 2 separate portions. So I'm going to do it right across the middle, make sure it's all lined up, and we'll just trim it. There we go. So once that's done, you're going to take the top layer of this and this and the layer to your box, and you're going to run these through your embossing folder. Now this is the other side to your box, and I know it won't fit in the folder, but we're going to do it in 2 separate pieces. So if you put this in first and emboss it, and then once you've done that, move this further down so that just the edge of it is onto the plate and the top is in, and close it again. Now this time when you emboss it you're going to put it onto your plate, but you're only going to put your embossing mat part of the way over it, like so, and emboss that, and that will stop it from leaving a line on your embossing. So there it is, nice and neatly embossed. The panel that will go on the front of it is embossed, and the panel for your card is also embossed. So let's carry on now with the rest of the card. Now with these layers you're going to stack them up so that each one has just a little bit showing on the next layer. And they're going to look like this. So you make sure that they're nice and neat and that one is just showing under the other. Now how much of a little border you leave is up to you, but I'm not leaving a very big one. And I'm going to do exactly the same with this side, so that we leave just a small border. Now once you're happy with your borders, you're going to glue those together. Really easy layered card with your birthday wishes in the centre. I've used an envelope that's the same, and I've closed it with a Velcro fastener, and that will just keep it closed for you. The card will fit very neatly inside there. I've used the 5x7 card and box die set. I've used the floral embossing folder, the birthday wishes, and one of the ribbons from set 3 from the Lacey ribbons. So I hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you have, please join me on the next one, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.